League of Champions. Right now we have Fluid and Krusty Krew playing each other. We're just waiting for Krusty to confirm that they're ready and we can get started. Okay, they gave us a ready. We're starting.
Oh, don't fall over, chair. There we go.
For right now, I'm kind of expecting to see more of dive comps, especially with Fluid. Zostin runs a pretty rapid Hammond, so I'm kind of hoping to see that played here. Um, on the side of Krusty Krew, I'm also expecting to see some more Bastion stability comps that I've known them to use before. Um, Possibly in some of the later maps, Pharah, but we'll just see. I'm also excited to see Izzy, one of the newer players that's in this game. Pretty sure it's their debut game, but not 100% sure on that. Both sides pulling out a Doomfist. I'm not sure if that's a meme or not, but it's definitely interesting. Champ, what do you think about both of their comps that they're running right now? Okay then. Okay, looks like Rady's gonna be switching off of the Doomfist. So I mean, it's definitely interesting to see the defense dive with the Ana. Champ got nat type, so sorry about the notification. So Genji's looking to get some poke damage, but if he doesn't get out of there fast, he might get punished. Looks like they're just gonna ignore him and keep going through the point. Right now it's just kind of a messy fight. They're just kind of freezing everyone and pushing upon that. However, Jaybird will keep Chastin alive to kind of keep this fight going. Chastin just wiping out everyone. Lucio will get staggered. That fight definitely should have been in the favor of Krusty. However, positioning of Jaybird along with Chastin, I mean, Chastin just really carried that fight. He has his ult now. Ult economy is definitely in the favor of Fluid. He will focus out the Zarya, try to prevent her from going through. The Dragon Blade being pulled out. Shatter will be pulled out, but will get punished for it. The Doomfist ult wasn't necessary, but I mean, he built it so fast. I don't think it's gonna be too critical. We will be seeing switches on the side of Krusty going to the Reaper Junkrat comp. Along with seeing the Widow being pulled out on Fluid. Diva Bomb going in. Looks like it will get the Junkrat. It's definitely an interesting ult to be put onto the Winston, but I mean, currently they're just delaying the Zarya's death by knocking him off the building. Exhausting, killing himself in the process. However, Jordan will kill the Reaper, but will get picked off in return. Doomfist will pull in to help out his Winston to keep him from getting killed. However, the Winston will fall. They're just trying to swarm in around the Reinhardt to kill him. They will successfully kill him. Dawson just cleaning up kills and Mercy going in for the res. She will get the res off. Will get punished. I mean, just overall really strong defense on Fluid Zen right now. We will see Red Hawk pulling out the Hammond here for a last second switch.
Will he be able to touch in time now?
He will. It looks like just a really messy fight overall. Definitely in the favor of Fluid. I mean, Krusty got a tick, I believe. So they're still playing for a win. They just had to full hold. Do you have any predictions as to how the next round will go?
I'm gonna say, after what I saw there, through all the lag, like, nah, don't.
This is the house you were talking about. Can I take a look inside?
I did like the fact, however you pronounce that, Mr. Assassin Boyo was able to pull off the Doomfist really well, though.
Definitely. He was definitely uncontested and definitely pulled a lot of things off due to it. He peeled a lot for his tanks and supports and just overall just kept punishing their team when they were separated.
Weird support's coming out of, who's that? What's red team? Hang on a second. Weird support's coming out of Krusty with Brig and Mortar. Be good for something very brawly.
That May there as well could also be really helpful, especially against the Doomfist and dive combination.
Junkrat's able to stop a lot of Assassin's movements with his trap and everything.
Yeah. Right now, Krusty's definitely gonna have to play off of trying to separate individuals off in their dive.
Yeah.
It's definitely what they're gonna have to bank on.
Oh, I thought Assassin went back to change after he saw the Junkrat bombs flying. Is he gonna be able to get this pick on the Moira though? Nope. He flies over to the other
The
side.
Diva will get demeched on Fluid Zen. The Winston gets pinned. Chasten's gonna just have to die or get out. He will get killed.
Looks like he's gonna pick die.
Yeah.
Jaybird picking
does
off
get the
Nicholas though. Right now, only their supports and Diva are over there.
Yeah, if I was them, I definitely would have gotten out of there a lot sooner, not
Jaybird
waited
gets
around.
out. Here comes Winston. Other died.
Right now, they're just overall staggering themselves really hard.
Yeah. Looks like Lord got back pretty good. Krusty has 4 ults though, and looks like Fluid's just now coming up on B.
I mean, Junkrat just spamming in, trying to just get that poke damage.
The Widow pick here from Jordan is very strange because the shield really counters a lot of what he's supposed to do. Oh, Nano Doom!
I mean, the May ult to keep them off of point to zone was interesting, but they weren't pushing point.
Looks like they're doing that now, and the win for Fluid.
Yep, First map goes in favor of Fluid.
I really enjoyed seeing how Assassin pulled off the Doomfist on that.
Definitely. Huh. Not quite sure if that was my internet or lagging or like lobby lagged.
What happened?
I don't know. The play was really laggy for me.
Oh, no, I think it was just what's it, server. So it was a little laggy for me too.
Okay.
Off topic, there's a tack in my fucking shoe. When did you get there?
Next map will be Eichenwald. I'm gonna be honest, Eichenwald's probably one of my favorite maps just because that there's a lot of things that can be done and different ways it can be played out.
That's true.
Also coming
I'd like to
from a
see.
Reinhardt main, you know, brawl. Very easy on that map. And I'm also looking at the wrong place for Eichenwald. Good job, me.
Where were you looking?
All the way at the bottom. Yeah. It's very interesting.
Yeah, good job.
Make sure,
I,
okay. Nobody else
I
joined.
enjoy Eichenwald because where the fuck did that thumbtack go? I enjoy Eichenwald because of second point has a lot of wide open ranges for someone like Hanzo to do a lot of damage in.
Definitely.
Hanzo, Widow, Pharah, Junkrat are probably some of the better DPS for point coming up the castle.
You know, and I'm also excited to see if they'll put in Star because I've known her to play Pharah, and this map definitely can be abused Pharah, but at the same time they also have Jordan McKenzie and Jaybird, which are both
Yeah,
amazing counters to Pharah's and just a lot of things. They have really good accuracy,
that's true.
so it just depends on how Krusty wants to play it out.
Yeah. I'd like to see what Assassin picks here again, because if he goes with Doomfist, I'd have to watch see if there's a seismic slam from Narnia on defense.
So we're gonna be seeing Star go in for Feral.
Are they putting Star in?
Yeah.
Haha. It's going to be fun to watch.
Going to be definitely interesting.
Oh yeah, he has it. Oh my god. You guys shit, aren't you?
So we're just waiting for confirmation on Krusty's side that they're ready, and we'll be good to go.
I love that map.
Hmm. What do you think that Krusty could have changed to possibly improve their situation for offense?
Hmm. What was Krusty running for offense? I had forgotten.
They ran the sim comp, and then they've switched off of that. But they're ready, so we're gonna be starting.
All right. Question is thrown out the window. We're ready for the next game.
Hell yeah. When I was just using it as a stall tactic. I'm just excited to see the flexibility of some of the players. Because they do have a lot of people who flex to a lot of things in here in this lobby. So I'm kind of wanting to see how they use all those pieces together to try making the best outcome possible. So
uh, looks like they're gonna have Jordan on. Ah, please tell me he's going to set up for this. Please. Yes.
So it looks like they're going to be running the same comp on defense again. I mean, I would want to, considerably speaking, how well it worked out the first time for them.
They
Dive's
have
definitely the strong
assassin.
suit.
Narnia.
But I will say on Krusty's side, they are taking into account what the issue was last time by running that Sombra to try to keep the Doomfist from going rapid. And also having that Hammond to disperse their comp along with the Doomfist.
This is a
So I'm just
very
excited.
strange defense coming from Fluid. Here we go.
I mean, right now it just looks like a lot of poke damage from both sides. Blue will die.
Defensive dive com. As you.
They will pick off Zostin. However, there will be boops going off on both sides.
Both tanks down for Fluid. Oh, now support.
Another boop for Krusty.
Brady with 2 kills coming from boops alone. And Jordan falling to Doomfist.
I mean, Fluid just trying to come in for the contest, but honestly, it's a little bit of a feed. The point was already lost. They should have just pulled out. Now, some of them are going to get punished. Zostin's going to be staggered. Jay got solo ulted. They're just BMing at this point. Ooh, but Jordan with the 2 picks trying to keep it from being such a big issue. You know, you gotta get some of those picks to try to stop their rule that they're going. Jordan getting 4th. I mean, Fluid really was just able to get back on track and not let the roll continue going. Like, they did a really good job at recovering. And also, my commentator lagged out again, so a heads up on that. It looks like the Sombra will be looking for an easy hack. Very close to EMP. Nano boost going out onto the Winston. There's just a lot of ults being pulled out. Zostins will find the Mercy, but ooh, that's a huge shatter. However, not a lot will be found with that shatter, sadly.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Lag
Lucia
keeps getting
still
me.
hacked. Nah, that's fine. On the side of Krusty, they have the Mercy ult and the Sombra ult. Closing in on the Doomfist ult. And on the side of Fluid, they're close to Doomfist ult.
Maybe.
I mean,
Oh, Oh, here
I
it comes.
understood what they're going for with that EMP, but they definitely weren't ready for it.
They could have saved it because now Red Hawk is close to his mines and
Def
EMP plus
yeah,
piles plus slamming mines is.
she should have just definitely waited for a team to at least be there to follow up. But that's okay.
Yeah. It's okay because Blue picks off Lucio.
The
And
nanoed
these
Winston. That seems to be a
Nano
favorite with
Winston.
this team. Definitely. But he will fall. It was a well-timed ult for that Mercy.
Is that Assassin on a Thorbjorn I see?
Apparently.
I mean, Tor.
Diva Bomb coming in. It will find both supports.
Ooh. That was a nice bomb.
Reinhardt just trying to get out, but he will be punished. There's a huge anti-nade on the side of Jaybird. That's what really kept him from being able to get out, along with the body block.
Now, if Star can get EMP in time, she can combo with Red Hawk.
Or
And that would be
Shatter.
very
Either
fun to
or.
watch. Or well, even then, Shatter on its own won't be good.
You're lagging out, my
Once
dude.
Winston uses bubble. Yep, that.
But they really need to take care of this Torbjorn turret. It's just spraying into them.
Looks like they're not able to do much. Those are just taking care of everything and everyone.
It looks like they're just gonna regroup at spawn.
Star on Pharah now, even though Assassin is on Torbjorn, so the turret's gonna be a big problem here.
Izzy will just have to pocket. Try to take care of that turret. Will be instantly focusing the Torb.
Well, the turret died, so now there's, I believe, a 5 or 10 second cooldown.
And he splurges on the enemy team.
Those were back.
It's a huge ult coming out from Nicholas. Lord will get 2 picks. Farah's still running rapid, but she will have to get out. Otherwise, she will get staggered. She will get staggered by the Torbjorn.
Anyway.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Fluid's comp is very unconventional. I mean, dive with the Torb, but just where he's setting up at is just making it such a problem issue for Krusty.
Now triple DPS from Krusty with Brady on Reaper. They're still running Farah, but she is coming close to... Oh, no, Brady's back. She's coming close to her rockets. That's what it is.
I'm seeing Valk being pulled out on the side of Krusty, but they will punish that Winston despitless. She's going for the res,
comes the
but
bomb. Looks like she got the res off in time, but she gets killed. Oh! Oh. I got excited.
It's a
over
very
nothing.
messy fight. But it looks like it's on the side of Krusty.
It's messy, but they're pulling it off.
Ooh, but
oh no,
he's molten
Torbjorn.
Torbjorn, are you gonna
Assassin
carry?
Getting 2.
Oh. Oh my God,
Gives time for the rest of the team to get
with
back
a double boop.
boop.
Oh my God.
Jinx.
Definitely the splurge of Torbjorn was very clutch.
That really was. He was able to pick off, wasn't it Brady and then...
I don't know. All I know is that it caused them to be unable to pull away. Like they couldn't get, like they couldn't back up at all, so it forced them to stay where they were. And that was
Red
major.
Hawk's mines before that fight was really good, except for the fact they only had Ana pushed away from her team when she can still heal at a distance. like they're gonna pull out Bastion Sin on Fluid side.
I forgot to put somebody to spectate their own team. Whoops.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Scuffed.
Scuffed. This is my bad. He called me out on it. We will be seeing the Sim Bastion. Oh.
I
Doomfist
said that.
Bastion?
What?
Your internet's being bad. And I was
Oh.
also distracted.
Everyone jumped over Blue's trap.
Ooh,
Feels
they
bad,
did.
man.
They did trap out that Lucio, but they won't punish it. It could have been huge.
Oh, Bastion's set up now, but without a shield, he's gonna be taking a lot of damage. Oh,
They
Reinhardt's
focused out
slow
that
and he's
Ryan,
down.
but the Mercy gets off that res.
instantly comes out.
That was
Oh
interesting.
my god, a tire already. Oh!
Oh, don't scream like that. But
Sorry.
definitely
Double
the
tire.
fight is
Oh,
definitely on Krusty's side.
Mercy picked off though. This could be. Oh, never mind. It's not able to be done.
I mean, they're really staggered out now.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was Krusty, I probably would have left that baby diva running around. On the side
Jordan
of Fluid, they will
Nafara
switch.
with no real counter except for Hammond, but even then he can't do that much at a range.
No, definitely
bull's
not. It was a great switch. Just making poke
was,
damage at
especially
the
with
brick. The Lucio will
Especially with
touch
the
point first.
damage. Yeah, but Assassin drops early from a charge.
Ooh, that diva bomb. It will find
It's no one
nothing.
but 2 members of Krusty have fallen.
That shatter,
Shatter
will find no
inside
one.
the bubble.
I mean, Jaybird just on the sauna,
Without-
just in the background, just keeping up his whole team. But
Without any hit scan from Krusty, Jordan was just able to go.
I mean, look at this
Didn't do a
Hammond
lot
though.
of
He's able to stagger long enough to possibly get some of his teammates back. His Reinhardt will
Yeah.
find his way back,
Oh,
but
now
he
everyone
will
that's
get
back is
trapped in the
just getting
corner.
staggered,
Yeah, no,
and that's point for Fluid.
definitely. We'll get a
Assassin
direct
getting
hit
a
on the
little low.
soldier. I mean,
See, and this is where you see the spam of Junkrat come into play here. With
mm,
Soldier denying the air, Junkrat's just able to deny any choke or extra point.
that was a feels bad man
Right,
for the
right
Lord.
there with Lucio gets trapped and the entire team dives him, and that gives them the opening.
The Hammond will get picked from that bomb. It looks like the
Oh, he's
Junkrat
going into
ult-
spawn.
He doesn't find anything. The nanoed Winston, still their favorite. I caught the end of it, but Doomfist is just trying to get some damage in, but he might get staggered over. Ooh. Even though the Reinhardt is shattered, he will find nothing with it. They can see him had no
Assassin here
follow-up.
almost with his
Anti-nade
meteor strike.
hits 4.
That's huge, and you know, oh, Reinhardt getting picked off early.
Hmm. I mean, the Hammond ult could have been a lot huger, but the Winston ult definitely prevented it. Already another nano coming out from Jaybird.
Jayward's on is just really solid.
I mean, you're seeing on the side of Krusty though, Red Hawk's Hammond is just running around rapid.
Yeah,
Just
able to just stall the point as long as needed. Oh, he slept though.
he is. I mean, just
This
one
gets
of
him
those
away
things
from the
where
rest
if
of his
they leave
team,
it
but-
unchecked, they could prevent
Yeah.
them from winning the game.
Sights
Doomfist
from
was looking
Jordan,
for an
see there.
opportunity.
Oh.
Exhausted
A
mining
huge
too.
bomb taking out both tanks. Jordan getting picked off by Junkrat, but Doesn't look like it's gonna do much here with everyone else on Krusty falling slowly.
And that will be second game going to Fluid.
Oh, was this?
It was definitely interesting to say the least. Just the
But
ult
since
timing, just to stop the run that they were having.
but since Blue charged, he wasn't able to stay there to defend his team
Mhm.
from it.
It was just a overextension mistake that a lot of teams have. They had the point, but they continued to keep going even when it probably wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to figure out what's the next map real quick because I don't remember these maps. It's Oasis. It changes every week, okay?
Yeah, someone should be taking my place because my internet's bad and I need to go restart it.
um, I can solo commentate if you need to restart your internet.
Hang on a second. Toscan will take my place because I'm gonna have to restart my internet and then I'm gonna have to go do stuff.
Wait, who will?
Toscan.
Okay.
No.
Real quickly, I'm gonna be inviting the other person to the party.
Quite
Brandon,
possibly one of the
welcome.
worst decisions. Yeah, no, I'm here now. Had something to deal with earlier, but that was earlier, and now is now.
Hell yeah. So right now
Alright,
it is 2-0 in the favor of Fluid. I'm kind of
alright.
hoping for a reverse sweep. No offense, Fluid, but those are interesting.
Yeah. You know,
Definitely if I was Krusty, I would start running a lot of CC. They're running a lot of dive on Fluid's in. Just continually with the Doomfist and stuff like that. That's just going rapid.
uh, has it been any back and forth, or what's been going on there?
It's been
Not
pretty
one-sided, but
heavily.
like not there?
It's not like back and forth too heavily.
Alright, but it's
It's
still
mainly
like they're
back
putting up
and
a
forth.
fight, right?
They're putting up a fight, definitely. I
All
think
right.
if they start running more comps and play more together than what they have been, I think they definitely can make a comeback.
All right. That's all you can really hope for in this one. Notable players so far? Anyone really show out to, or
Chasten, definitely.
has Chasten been popping off? What he's been on?
He's been on Doomfist.
All right, well, hopefully he can keep that up. But for Krusty, they're gonna need some CC. They're gonna need maybe a Sombra, hopefully, to stop that Doomfist if he drops in the back line. Hopefully, Sombra, Sombra McCree, any of that, and just something to stun him, something to stop him in his tracks. Something like that can also be real huge for momentum purposes. If a Doomfist is absolutely just going off in your backline, you stop him. That's a statement to the other team.
Definitely. And the other thing is Jay was keeping Chasten up for all those fights throughout ridiculous things.
Yeah, but
So with
he's
Jay
out
being
now,
put
so
out, yeah, definitely have an
I don't know.
opportunity.
Bold move, but I'm confident in Fluent's position and their decision, especially to remove Jay from this map.
I
Now on the
mean,
side of Krusty, wait, what?
I mean, to be honest, Oasis isn't the best on a map, so it might have been a great choice to actually put him out for this map.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, okay, I can see that. But on the side of Krusty Krew, who has anyone been showing up, or is it just like a team
Um,
type of thing?
I'd say for me, Red Hawk and Izzy. Hawk has been keeping the point contested heavily and playing very objectively, as Izzy has had some really well-timed ults that has kept fights up a lot longer than they should have. So, definitely props to both of those ends, but overall, they've been playing fairly well as a unit.
Yeah, well, unlike the Enigma Bloodborne game I commentated yesterday, I'm not eating pizza, believe it or not. Pizza Hut's not going to be a sponsor here, nor were they ever a sponsor in last yesterday either. Anyways,
Oh my god.
that was good. I love anyone who's in that game, but still, I did put up with me. All right, so looking on, let's go with Krusty's side first. So they're running a Ryan Hammond so far. Um, they might try to. Hawk's really good. His Hammond's really good at disrupting, and that's what I've noticed from him playing what I've seen so far. Uh, do you think that's going to be some sort of counter disruption as to what Fluid is running, as they're currently on triple DPS?
As long as he focuses out the Ashe and Zen, just try to catch him
All
out of
right.
position, but they will switch off of the Hammond.
Yeah.
So,
None of that really matters right now. But Fluid's still on triple DPS. This is a bold move considering they have an Ashe and a Reaper. If they get caught out by anyone in particular, then it could be bad news for them. As Hammond did get frozen by Mei as they adopted that sort of stop them in their tracks position before they can go do anything to the backline.
Papa will find the Reinhardt though.
Cal Mod's going off, taking out two. If he can keep streak going, that'd be great. As picks up the Zarya, and that is the fight for Fluid.
I'm not 100% sure as to what had happened between the Reinhardt and how he had died, but
Yeah,
definitely him dying was definitely a change in the fight space.
all I saw was the Zen kicked him, and that was that was enough said. But yeah, they had a good Krusty had a good first start as they're able to pick off Zaz
They
immediately,
will
and having
pull
your
out the Sombra.
yeah.
We'll pick
However,
off
Chasten
Feral.
Yeah, Chasten gets Feral. Papa takes out Blue again. So that's a bit of a rivalry going on as Krusty is forced to reset.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I would change up the comp to either adjust to blue more, which it looks like they will be doing. They're pulling out quad tank, Mercy Moira. I honestly I don't like the Mercy Moira, but
I know, I'd personally go Lucio Moira just because you need to be fast if you're gonna run quad tank. As they start to get dismantled by Hammond mines and dynamite and pretty much everything under the sun.
is Austin just BMing the spawn?
Yeah, that's a bit of a yikes, but I mean, when you're dominating as Hammond, you can do that sometimes. But speaking of dominating, he got shut down pretty easily.
The Reaper will find
Cal-
nobody.
Yeah?
They will punish. Oh, but the Lucio gets out. Oh, and the fight changes yet
Chaston
again.
just got a triple. Diva's
That
able
was-
to touch, not for long though, as it's more of a touching and contesting game now. Izzy has ult, which might be able to do something, keep up a tank maybe, but will they be able to touch? That's the main question. They're still managing to contest as
Mercy
Izzy's
got
starting
in.
to find her way back to point.
I mean, Chaston
Chaston-
just going
yeah.
uncontested. Like,
Chaston decided that he wasn't having any of this. He wanted to drop the hammer then and there, and that's exactly what he did on Krusty.
I mean, you know, Fluid, they told me to start it because, Feared has to go after this one, and they're making sure that Feared gets to play the whole thing real fast.
Yeah.
Okay, this time it looks like they're gonna be genuinely committing to a goats comp with Hog.
Yeah.
This is very
Well-
interesting to see. Oh, never
Ooh,
mind.
if Chaston were to stay on Ashe, that would be more beneficial looking at these two comps here. But Cal Mod switching over from the Reaper to the Junkrat, I don't know if that was a last round thing that just happened to stay this round or whatnot, but it could work. The Hammond's always there to disrupt the tightly composed Goats comp as
Junkrat just
as he's starting to
spraying in
do.
as he's dispersing. Yeah, Papa will find Red Hog. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The Zen has been playing more of a shield buster than most Reapers I've seen. Like,
I know.
dominating the tanks, definitely.
Blue had to have some sort of statement charging Feared, as then he goes to pick up the Zen too. They don't have any healing, Fluid doesn't, as Krusty might be able to re-engage in a second. They're all grouped together and they start to push onto the point. What can Fluid really do? They don't really have a whole lot. They have a Riptire and that's probably got to pick up one or two.
Oh.
As Chaston then finds a headshot, 2 headshots, and manages to shut down that push then and there.
Ooh. Will get killed while being back.
Widow has sights going up currently as nothing's really happening. Krusty has to reset, re-engage, but you can't really do that after being having your Brig be pulse bombed and being caught out as Zarya.
I mean, a lot of these fights, Krusty should be winning, and they're not.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they should be winning because you have to pick out the right targets here. And right now, Chaston is really putting it in clutch for his team. Like, they are down and they down both the healers. Chaston manages to pine too. But anyways, we're back into this next fight as Zenalt is used over on Fluid side. With a hammer down that gets launched up in the air and a coalescence both from Krusty. But Chaston manages to get another, Riptire gets one, and the fight seems to be closing down right now. Farrell gets caught out by Lord. Reinhardt put in a really easy position to get picked. Yep, he gets punished for that one. Diva manages to stagger on the point along with Hammond, but right now the Junkrat's tracking down the Diva. She's gonna be demeched in. She decides to self-destruct. She doesn't get anyone, but she does get a new mech. Feral gets taken out by Zen. Zen's really going off as he's basically a DPS. However, he gets shut down by Diva. Brig on side of Krusty is down by Junkrat. Junkrat uses Riptire. Riptire gets destroyed. Lord decides to take out Blue while Brady's dealing with Chastin. Cal Mod's over on Izzy's side. With this as being a surprisingly even fight. This is definitely the most even fight of the map so far. Lord deciding to get another on Brady as Feral goes down, and it's just Ammon right now. But that doesn't really net him too much as he uses mines, and Fluid will take this map. That was a bit of a roller coaster over the last fight, considering that.
The play. I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how he how he managed to take out his eviscerate Krusty in this manner.
I was really excited for DPS in play. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay.
Yeah.
I was excited. No offense to you, Papa, but I wanted to see you pop off as a DPS.
I'm not gonna say that was a letdown.
It wasn't a letdown,
no.
but I was expecting something different. It was a great ult. I have 6 notifications.
Yeah, that was honestly, that was kind of Fluid showing that they can run more than just Ana. They don't need Jaybird necessarily to pull off a good comp that's well composed, but still able to individually carry their own weight. As we saw a lot of heroes popping off, we had Papa, we had Zods with his mines, we also had Chastin going off on headshots as well as Lord. Meanwhile, their Cal's Reaper and Junk are really instrumental just because he's able to put in the amount of damage that Fluid needed in order to break Krusty's goats in this sense. Jaybird's being put back in as Feared had to go apparently for this next map.
I mean, Feared played well though, so.
Yeah, Feared really did. Feared really did play well as Lucio. And it's kind of hard to notice the Lucio, but he was still there. He never really died too much. He was consistent, really, and he's where he needed to be in each team fight, which is something you can't really ask any more of. On the side of Krusty,
real quick.
all right, yeah, go for it. I'll just be on the side of Krusty. We had a lot of I would say it's like a broken puzzle in the facet that they have everything they need, but they just need to put it together. Like, they have their picks, they have a lot of disruption, they have a lot of CC, and they have the ability to punish, but they're not really putting it together in each team fight. However, what I did notice is that Brady actually, on the last fight, Brady was able to take out Chastin, which is really good because if you can deal with that Widow, that long-range presence, it's going to be a lot easier going into a brawl fight without having to worry about the Widow pick apart your team. Especially as Chastin's on Ashe first map. Like, Ashe can do a lot of damage.
That? That's not he's supposed to be in there.
Wait, what? Put me in there.
I got you. Don't worry.
Put me on Krusty Krew.
Who is that? Who's Guts?
I don't know who Guts is.
I don't know.
Do we need to check lineups, or are we all good?
We should be all good. Put some high. I checked them all at the beginning.
Wait, Chastin's season 13 is a 3460 high, and right now he's 3832. What has he been doing on Torb?
Torb destruction. Dude, you should have seen his Torb on Eichenwald. Oh my god, it was a straight carrier. It's so good.
That hurts to think about, Charlie. It really
know.
does.
So it's a Masters. Yeah, it should be fine. Because Austin was Plat, Jay Diamond. Yeah, it should be fine. Tell me why I almost blanked out one of the team names. Oops.
You should change fluid to Busan because why not?
I almost tagged Visan, I'm not even gonna lie.
I should get Pizza Hut, shouldn't I? That'd be good, don't you think?
I'll fight you.
Yeah.
So right now we're waiting for confirmations for both Fluid and Krusty. Ooh. Are they over SR?
Wait, who?
Wait. They're trying to say Fluid's over SR, but I don't think they are. Because Justin counts as Diamond. Lord. Diamond.
I'm checking Zaw isn't going up. Zaw's is a plat. It's season 13, right?
Mm-hmm. Cal Masters. Oh, they should be.
I'm high masters. Is Jaber to diamond?
Yeah.
They have 2 masters and a what's Lord?
Oh,
Diamond? They are over SR.
they are. Because they have
Wait, did they actually?
2 Masters, 3 Diamonds. They needed a plat.
Yeah. Oh. Looks like they should probably wait, do they have anyone who
They don't have anyone.
They don't have
The
anyone they have
spectators.
them.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Put me in.
Who's I'm Dag?
Beats me. I've just been letting
Doesn't
him
matter,
chill
he's
here.
masters. Oh, he's
not on either
GM,
team.
lol.
He's not on
I know,
either
but
team. He's here. He's been chilling, dude.
No, just put me in, we'll be fine.
They'd still have the same issue. Oh, they'd still have the same issue with me. Never mind. Oh, unless they put me in
No,
one of the masters.
Yeah.
Memes.
Put you in for high. You're like a widow, right?
Yeah, I'm the best widow around. Don't worry about it. They can't even put Papa in because he's masters. I think we 5v6. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is some self-destruction. Oh, poor Fluid.
Wait,
so
the team's
bad.
SR? It's not the team's SR average, it's the team SR, right? So they could technically take out the plat, right? They could take out Zaz.
They could literally. Okay, so if they do the 5v6. Pretty sure they could put in their other Masters player and take one of them out. and they'd be fine. And it would be a questionable fight, but you know, probably be their best shot if they did their 5v6. But
Because
beats me.
they could do that, right? Because
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do because they're screwed out of being able to play a 6v6. Because I don't think they
oh
have
yeah,
anyone
they're not
else.
playing. They're not playing a 6v6. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's out the window. Let's hear.
I mean,
Wait.
oh no.
Wait, what? Oh,
Okay.
is Kyle opting the bench, or are we doing a 5v6?
They're doing a 5v6? I mean, at least they have a chance of winning with this, so.
Yeah.
So. But as long as they continue focusing targets, I mean, that's their biggest thing is that they're really coordinated. So as long as they keep that up, they still have a very good shot at winning this.
Yeah, no, they definitely can. I'm trying to look for, to see if there is a written rule about this, but
No. They're
alright,
over
just
SR.
let's why not?
They just have to play 5v6.
No, I mean, like, because you would be. I don't know if it's like average SR or team SR, because you reasonably would be able to put take out Zaz and just put in another master.
I mean, no, they can because they have to play 5v6, but um they're choosing this, so.
Yeah.
Fluid max player is 5. Okay, I'm happy that they told me to change it to 5 because I would have started it and it wouldn't have worked, so. Thanks, Fluid. Got my back.
Oh Lord.
So, I'm excited to kind of see how this goes. I really hope it's not a roll. Well, I really don't.
I want to see a fair and balanced game. Watch Krusty run a strategic
Oh my god.
comp.
Watch him run goats. I'll cry for Fluid. I'll cry for. Because Jay already gets tilted at goats, so if they run goats. Oh no.
I remember last time I ran goats on a 5v6. Alright, looks like they're gonna pirate ship this one.
No. That's a mess.
mean, if they really want to win that. Meanwhile, it looks like Fluid's gonna be going Rissa Hog, with High being their Widow. That can actually work for a 5v6 because Widow's good for Ashe. If we wait, Widow can also take out Bastion. And Zen's an easy target to headshot too, so this can work. It's just you just have to play it right.
Definitely. I totally wasn't AFK, guys. I apologize. So it looks like they're just straight away gonna be setting up the Bastion on payload. The Orisa pulling
Bastion
most of them off.
The Orisa pull does not get the Bastion off anymore.
I'm high getting the pick, but Brady will get the kill on the Orisa and the Brig. The Hog kills the Bastion.
They are now still one down. It isn't equal one down right now. Oh. As Chasten has to retreat. He's taken down and
Brady with the words English. Beautiful setup on the stairs.
yep.
Ashe is trying to get the quick pick, but will get punished. Zari gets one shot, picks up the health back, and then dies. Mercy will go for the res.
It does not go through though. High gets taken down. Chasten also starting to fall, but he looks to be fine for the moment. Oh, he takes down both Rissa and Bastion. Start causing an end to this pirate ship.
I mean, I would be honest, just the Roadhog wasn't necessarily the most needed. Like,
yeah,
run high and Chasten on DPS, and it might be enough output to keep the game going.
Yeah, well, let's also focus on how Brady was Bastion and he had ult, but still opted to take the L with this one, showing that he does value the switch over having an ult. Really good move by him.
Definitely. I think the key here is getting Jaybird out of the fight. Just because he's able to maintain this high ground, keeping his whole team alive. Brady will get the pick off on high as Mercy battle Mercies the Moira.
Jaybird managing to pick off the Genji before he is left to succumb to the Tracer. Chasten picks up 2. Fights Mercy, picks up 3. And that is enough that's definitely going to be enough to stop the card if they're just able to contest. They have to be together though. I'm high going in alone. Genji Blade comes out. It does pick up Hanzo and it's about to pick up the Orisa. Nope, never mind. Jaybird's always there to come and clutch, right?
Lord picking up 2. One will get res. They're all focusing on that Tracer in the back line, leaving Zostin alone.
Yeah. Not a very strategic move, but grab dragons except wrong dragons, lol.
I mean, it was a really good dragon, so it kept Zostin up.
Yeah. I was making a joke on how is one team's grab and one team's dragon, lol.
No,
Anyways,
I know.
yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, anyways, so, back to this fight. Krusty's gonna be coming in with both support ults. Meanwhile, we'll only have Nano on the side of Fluid. However, Redhawk is close to his Shatter, which could probably cause a difference in this fight. Chasten's close to his Rip Tire. Junkrat does tend to generate his ult faster than a lot of heroes.
Zostin's left alone and is getting poked at by the Tracer. The Tracer going after the Ana.
Yeah. You need to help that Orisa because if Orisa falls, you have no tank presence. Nano comes out to Chastin, but Shatter decides to
Oh, High left the game, so now it's a 4v6. Um, that's
yeah.
beyond unfortunate. It's a huge Lucio just focusing and keep their Risa up. Will
And that's kind of what you have
find
to do.
anything? It will find two.
Junkrat finds 2. It equalizes the fight.
I mean, even though they're down by so many players, these fights are in favor. The anti-nade, I mean...
The anti-node is beautiful. Allowed Jaybird and Lord to pick up the Mercy and Rhine. Tracer is still causing a number on this team, as there really can't be too much of a solution for Zaz goes Winston.
Probably to try peeling for the backlines a bit more and keep Jay up. As long as getting their supports down.
Yeah, peeling for the backline, Zaz is way in there. He is not going to be coming out anytime soon. Chastin does have Riptire. He
will
pops
be
it, and
using
let's see what we can do with
The
it.
sleep. It will find the Zen.
Yeah, however, he does get... Chastin gets picked, Lord gets picked by Diva Bomb, and it looks like this is going to be quite the rough one for Fluid.
I really don't want to watch a 4v6.
Yeah, not my idea of a balanced game, but what can you do, right?
I mean, playing a man down was already rough, let alone
Yeah.
2 down. The worst part about it is they also have spectators, so like, it's not like they don't have other players, it's just, you can't sub them in mid-game.
Yeah. That is quite the rough patch there.
I mean, even though it was a 4v6, they were still holding their own really well. Like, they got him down to 1:14.
I know, and with a 4v6 and 5v6, you getting him down to to that low, like still, I would expect a 4-minute cap, 3-minute cap. But no, you could tell they were winning fights. They stalled the card a lot.
They're definitely still playing as a unit, and that's major. It shows a lot about their team.
As Krusty decides to run Pharmacy against this, High joins back in the fight,
Okay, he's in.
which means that this is still winnable.
They still have a good shot. They need to get Jay off of the Widow, so High can. There we go.
There he goes. Runs
Poor
Pharmacy
boy.
and defense. That's a bit of a, but
It's okay.
High might have something to say about this.
Ooh,
Nicholas
and,
goes down to Chastin, actually. Wait a minute.
and they get down the
High
Zen.
picks Zen. Winston
Winston
goes
will
down
go
by
down.
Brady, but
Boom.
Chastin then goes on Mercy. This is an even fight right now.
They-
Food's actually taking apart Krusty Krew as they are a man down right now. Reaper might have something to say about it though, as he takes down Chastin and might be onto the Reaper. Lord goes down to Nicholas.
I mean, Mercy will res out the Reaper.
High taking shots into their into Krusty Krew as he's trying to find a vantage point. Chasten's able to take down Zen again. Ryan gets the pin on the Winston, making him really low health, but Jaybird is gonna be able to heal up.
He will nano the Winston. The Winston's looking for
Yeah.
a target. We'll focus on Ryan since the rest of the team's pulled away from him.
Yeah, Jaybird and Chasten had to come back to help Jaybird with a Tracer, I believe. But
It will demech that Diva.
it is currently an even fight. Shatter comes out, gets Chasten while he is standing on top of a fence. Fight
Tracer's
swings
still
into
stalling
Fluid's favor.
payload, but they aren't getting any payload time with it.
Yeah.
We'll stick with
Genji
it.
got stuck. Yeah, that was a very impressive stick. Reaper has ult. He might come in to use it now. Nope, decides not to, as there really isn't. There probably will be a better opportunity.
Slushin will demech that Diva. I mean, if I was them, I'd be pulling out for Fluid, but they're focusing out that Mercy, getting her low.
Yeah,
They get
Chasten's
that
able to take
Reaper.
part the Reaper.
But the Ana will drop on the side of Fluid, and so is
Yep.
Austin. That looks like a regroup.
Let's see if High might be able to take a few pot shots at this one. As Nicholas is now Widow. Takes out High.
Chasten will get picked. Looks like High might possibly be going for the Widow, but I'm not 100% sure. Kind of in a wrong camera angle.
Yeah. Lord flanking is Lucio. High does manage to take out the Widow. Nano Blade comes out. Bomb comes out, does not get anyone, and this seems to be a fight for Fluid. However, it can still swing into the other favor as it gets equalized. Primal Rage comes out. Widow gets pressured by Reaper, might fall to that. Yep, falls to the Reaper.
Chasten pulling out the Doofus. Austin will fall late.
Chasten tries to contest, does not happen. Lucio gets on the point. Again, Ryan swings his hammer, that's fun. Brig comes out, and looks like this will be the end of map 4.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, hate to see it.
I mean, Fluid still
Especially-
put up a really good fight despite the amount of issues that they had.
Yeah, that looks a lot like some of my comp matches. They had a lot of potential in them. As we see Chasten coming around with a flank tire, does pick up 2, and managed to pick up the Mercy at the end.
So we're gonna be seeing for Papa. Swapped blue team.
Alright, we're gonna be able to witness if Fluid can pull it together for another map. as they were 5v6, but the game was still quite intense. It was even 4v6 at a time.
Definitely. I feel like a central issue Krusty's having right now is just focusing targets.
Yeah, they can't really get that down, and Fluid has it pretty solid, which is why the fights are so close. Because a 5v6 is still a major disadvantage on Fluid. It is because again, you're gonna have to either go one support, one tank, one healer, or any sort of random combination. But as Fluid opt to go one tank, they don't really have a strong front line in that regard. So a 5v6 is very disadvantageous. However, Fluid is able to target Krusty Krew a bit better than Krusty Krew Fluid. So that's why fights are really so close here.
Do you know what the SR cap is?
I know it's 18,000. If that's what you're asking.
Try to look up the SR cap. Just real quick, make sure.
I'm pretty sure it's at 3,000, right? 3,000 per player, and there are 6 people. Alright, let's go try to look at this. I'm on the rules right now.
Every single commentator is gonna be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
Oh, it's not gonna be stated in the rules because because it changed how they're gonna do it. It'll be in like the announcements or whatever. Hooray.
Jeez, I have to scroll really far up.
Yeah, so it's 3,000 per person. Oh wait.
3,000 per.
With the max of 2 masters slash GM in the lineup.
Oh.
I'm gonna tough load that real quick. Cause let's see. I'm gonna check before I say anything.
Chasten counts as a diamond.
Diamond, Jaybird counts as a diamond. What is Lord?
Lord is a diamond.
Then they're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my chat?
Oh man.
Oh, my phone's not working. Lol. My phone isn't working.
Oh yikes. Well, maybe you should start the game and just say that. Do you want me to do something, or are we all good?
Brandon, go match chat and see what they said.
Alright, match chat. Fluid is ready.
Ask Krusty if they have any subs and if they're ready. My phone's really not working though. The fuck?
I'll just spam at them. If you look at the hint.
Get banned.
Farrell's good.
Okay. We're kicking it off. I mean, on the plus side, with control points, as long as Fluid gets set up, they have a really good chance at getting this map, so.
Yeah, as we've seen Chasten play some long-range games, Sanctum can be a bit of a help for that, but there's a lot of close engagements that that shorter heroes such as Reaper, Tracer, even maybe Junkrat can provide. Zossen's gonna bow out for them this one, as a very unfortunate occurrence has been happened.
I need to put Zasen in the correct spectators.
All right.
I think he left
Well,
and put himself in the right spectators.
ah, so we're gonna see Orisa and Hog with a Widow, Pharmacy over on Krusty Krew's side. Meanwhile, we're gonna be seeing a Hammond a full dive on Fluid side with a Hammond, Doomfist, Tracer, Genji, and a Lucio.
It looks like Papa might be looking for the quick and easy boop.
Yeah, looks like a mean fight has started. Widow's gone, but so are Doomfist, Hammond, and Moira. This is an interesting fight. Fair is still definitely alive, as that's going to be a thorn into Fluid's side for the moment. Not unless Hammond can do something about that. Hammond's relatively good at bursting down Pharmacy.
I mean, Doomfist is gonna try to help. Genji trying to go after just anything he can find. They will capture the point.
Yeah, but I don't think that capture is going to last too much longer. Actually, maybe, because Moira is gone. Pharmacy is left alone. They do have a Sombra, however, to maybe stop that Lucio. If you hack that Lucio, there are no heals on the side of Fluid. And Doomfist gets hacked, as he also then gets bursted down. It is an even fight right now. McCree comes out. Jaybird decides to just drop his hammer. Jaybird gets hacked by Sombra. Gets put into an engagement with her. Doomfist helps out McCree, as the fight is then wrapped up. Red Hawk falls to Jaybird's McCree.
We'll get to stick off on the Mercy. They're just trying to pick off this Lucio that's in their backline. Looks like the Lucio will escape. On the side of Fluid, they do have most of their ults. The Moira is one shot, but we'll
Noon
get two.
does pick out both supports, and it looks like for the last fight, it looks going pretty heavily into Fluid's favor. Farrah gets taken down after Farrah goes after Calmod's on Hammond, and looks like if you hold the door, there's not really too much else to contest. There is a Torbjorn on the side of Krusty Krew.
That went seamlessly in the side of Fluid.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't even need a sixth person. How are they going to adapt? Is Brady still gonna be on the Torb after this? You never know. We might have some excitement in this. However, this map we are seeing Calmods jump onto the Rhine Meanwhile, Jaybird's gonna be on Hanzo, Doomfist, and Tracer, and well, Lucio will all stay the same. The round starts as both. I mean, Fluid seems to be going high ground. Krusty Krew decides to start just taking point, knowing that if they go into a fight like this, chances are they can win the brawl. They decided to put a Torb turret in the corner.
Doomfist will get picked off really. The
Cal
Reinhardt
goes
was
down just as
low
fast.
on the side of Krusty. Like they almost
Yeah.
got the pick off. They will pick him off. Support down as well. They might be able to initiate off of this, pulling out of Pharah. However, that turret might kill him, but it won't.
Looks
On
like
the
Fair
right.
decides to go after Ryan. As Fair won't be alive too much longer. Fair extremely low. Happens to get away though. Papa opting for the Mercy to help Farah in her endeavors. Dragon being used on point. That's gonna split up the Rhine. But I don't think they're gonna be able to act upon that. Reaper going out, trying to put some damage in along with Rhine, but on Fluid side, but that's not gonna help too much.
I mean, if I was Fluid right now, I would kind of get rid of this Reinhardt. The Reinhardt requires way too much resources in Brawl that they can't afford for right now.
Yeah. If you need to stick with a Rhine, however, I would either, I mean, I'd either switch Orisa, personally, but I would also swap the Mercy for a Moira and just get rid of Farah entirely.
Reinhardt will pin
Just
into it, and he dies while shattering. That far out could have been huge, however, the Lucio had beaten.
He had boat.
The fight is really messy, but will
Looks
look
like Fluid's
it,
pulling it out.
yeah. The solo
However-
shatter on the Mercy.
Nope, it's a triple shatter actually, right?
Was it? I don't know. I only saw the Mercy.
I believe the Rhine and Hanzo got shattered as
But
well. I'm not
Fluid
positive
will
though.
get it.
Now the only problem is if they can keep it or not. See Papa switch over to Lucio. This Chasten looks like he might be switching, might not. No, he's just getting heals. However, the ult economy is in favor of Krusty Krew. They only need one fight win. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be game over right now. As Wall does stop Jaybird from touching the point.
I mean, you know, Krusty, they knew that they had to just contain and play as a group. Make it really tight-knit, and they can't break through. A lot of CC and... They will see the Hammond and the Zarya coming out on the side of Fluid, along with the Brig to try to help keep control.
Yeah, we are going to see a triple support comp coming out from Fluid side, as they're just gonna go straight brawl. They have the ability to focus targets really well. They have a lot of synergy. Hopefully that can work out for them. However, Moira does get picked really quickly, taking out one of their 3 supports, but also their main support. Need to get rid of that Torb fast, but the Torb does manage to pick up the Rhine. Meanwhile, the brawl's really messy. However, Torb is starting to pick off a lot of Fluid. As Krusty is wrapping this fight up, starting to capture the first point.
Looks like they will lose that Moira and go for the Widow. Hammond just looking for a good opportunity to disperse.
Yep, he gets pushed outside of the point. Maywall gone, that could be an opportunity. But Shatter comes out, does knock down the Brig. Lord picking up May with
The fight's
before
in
getting
favor
Fire
of,
Strike. It's equal right now, but with that grab
Fluid.
coming out, it's gonna be on Fluid side, yeah.
I mean, I
Looks
don't know
like-
if you noticed or not, but when the enemy Reinhardt shattered on Krew's side, or yeah, Jaybird had actually lived through it and actually won the 1v1 against the Reinhardt.
I did notice that. And that's definitely a key component from this fight. However, this is the next fight, and looks like each team is going at it, but it is currently equal since the res came out. Jaybird goes down, but so does Feral.
I'm gonna be honest.
Both
if I
Hammond
was
mines are in effect.
Brady, I would switch where the turret placement is, and he does.
Yeah,
I mean,
turret's
Lord
not
was sitting
doing
in the
enough.
back. It was because it was against a wall, so it wasn't. I didn't have line of sight of anything. But Lord
Yeah.
was sitting all the way in the back, uncontested, just getting free shots at people.
Yeah, meanwhile, if we look at each ult economy, Chaston almost has ult again. However, Papa does go out on Reaper, does pick up the Mercy. Beat comes out, Ryan charges the point, charges Hammond, Reaper gets picked by Torb. However,
We'll get
Ryan's
that
Shatter
Shatter.
gets stunned.
Lord,
Lord
just popping
picks 3.
off.
Have my children, Lord. As
And that turret.
yeah, even takes out the turret, getting rounding off the nice quad.
Gotta love turrets. They will be switching to more dive side on Krew's side. Jay will get knocked out of the male.
The area is going to be denied by Fluid side. However, Lord has something to say about it as picks down Feral, takes off May. Mercy already died, and it looks like this fight is going off for Fluid's favor as they win the map 5v6. How do you feel
Tactical
after pulling out a
crouching.
Torb strat and still losing? I'm just kidding. No, I love Krusty. No, anyways, no, what I do really admire about Krusty is that Brady did so much without his turret. I don't know if you fully noticed that, but Brady without his turret was still able to get the picks, which means that he's actually like a good Torbjorn. I never said that in my life, but
Yeah, no, definitely. And just like the fact that Krusty kept trying throughout the whole thing.
yeah. No, Krusty was definitely they're putting up a fight, even despite the 6v5 from their side. It's like you could just say, "Oh wow, you lost the 5v6." Yeah, sure, but then you could also say how much Krusty did do, like individually, and that shows a lot. That really does show that they're all there.
No, Krusty definitely has a lot of like key pieces. They just need to learn how to put them together, and they could be a very dominant team.
I've had it for 2 days over there.
But
You're right.
that's it for this stream, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.